90 seconds, Alex must convince strangers he belongs here. But the real battle isn't out there. It's raging inside his own mind. We're taught to fight that inner voice, to crush doubt, to strangle fear. What if every punch we throw only lands on ourselves? Last time we left Alex on a bathroom floor, convinced his heart would explode. Doctors called it anxiety. Alex called it betrayal. A month after, he read one line: "What you resist persists. Stop fighting." Part 2 is what happened after that night, how Alex relearned to let his mind flow, and how you can too. Step 1 wasn't meditation, it was noticing. 3 quiet minutes to watch the fists flying in his head. Jab. Why can't you focus? Counter jab. Focus harder. He didn't stop the fight. He named it. Boxing again. Naming weakened every swing. By week 2, he noticed bonus rounds. Opinion commentary, imaginary arguments, last night's Netflix still shouting in the bleachers. The mind will broadcast anything when there's an audience. Take away the audience, the stadium quiets itself. Alex's life was input addicted, news, notifications, noise, so he carved 20 unnegotiable minutes. No phone, no goals, no soundtrack. Day 3 felt like withdrawal. His thumb twitched for a screen that wasn't there. Day 7, boredom surfaced. Then beneath it, clarity. On day 14, an answer to a work problem he'd chased for months appeared, unprompted, like a bubble rising from deep water. The mind wants to finish its math. It just needs a desk uncluttered by our interference. A week later, 5 minutes before a presentation, his adrenaline spiked. Alex felt the familiar buzz, heart racing, palms hot. Instead of telling himself to calm down, he let attention flood his body. Tingling forearms, electric legs, breath like ocean surf. Physically, it was identical to excitement. When he stopped calling it anxiety, the energy rebranded itself as fuel, enough to power a confident opening line. Hurt slammed in when a colleague critiqued his idea. Why? Because this wasn't one wound. It was a stack. Every art class snicker, every not good enough stored for 20 years. When a new critique landed, the whole archive echoed at once. So he got curious and asked himself 3 questions. 1. When have I felt this before? Flashback to grade school art class, laughter at his sketch. 2. What story am I telling? I'm not good enough, I'll be humiliated. 3. Is that story true right now, or is it an old recording? Seeing the history shrank today's pain back to size. A single comment, not a life verdict. For months, Alex said, "I'm fine." Outward grin, inward rage. Every unspoken anger fused into a single hulking shadow. In therapy, he finally uttered the forbidden words, "I'm furious." It felt like handling dynamite. Heart pounding, palms sweating, yet he stayed. 40 minutes of whitewater feelings crashed through, then stilled. The monster dissolved into messages he had refused to open. Owning them didn't break him, it integrated him. He found himself at a gridlock. Late again, resistance clenched his jaw. He asked himself, can I allow what's already happened? His grip loosened, sunset appeared. He was in the same traffic, but now in a different reality. Surrender isn't giving up, it's ending the war with facts. When a relationship ended, a storm of sadness rolled in. He let it rain, pen on paper, tears on page, walks with no earbuds. Feelings shifted texture on their own. Downpour, mist, clear air. Weather rarely stays forever when we stop yelling at the sky. He used tiny anchors that tugged him back whenever rumination kidnapped him. Water swirling over fingers while washing hands. Soles pressing into earth on the walk to work. One mindful inhale each time the phone buzzed, an elevator ding becoming a bell of awareness. Each micro return carved a fresh neural footpath. Old dams still appear, but water now knows new routes around them. He didn't return to childhood ignorance, he stepped into adult fluidity, awareness plus trust in himself. Now a question for you. What is the smallest anchor you could place in your day today to remind your mind it can flow? Choose one. Whisper it to yourself. That is where the river begins. Your mind was built to flow. When you dam the current, the water never becomes your enemy. It only asks for space. Give it space. Notice the fight. Listen to the shadow. Let feelings weather through. Return to water.